Hello guys, I am back. Welcome back to another episode of Math Unlocked. I'm your host, Mrs. Rhodes-Grierson. What are we doing today? So today we're looking at how to find the midpoint of a line segment. So on my screen you'll notice that I have the two endpoints of my line segment. I'm telling you where is A, telling you where is B, telling you the coordinates, and the coordinates helps me to figure out the distance between A and B, because I will have my horizontal distance and I have my vertical distance, and that's gonna be what determines where is the midpoint of this line segment. But before I start with this, let's just do a little demonstration. I have this little shoelace, and the shoelace is representing my line segment. What if I wanted to know where the middle of this shoelace was? It's a line segment, but it has two endpoints. Now, what would you have done if you had a line segment like mine and you wanted to find the middle? Well, you would have added the two ends, put them together. Notice I said added them, put them together. You're adding them, and then you would divide the lace into two. So you're cutting it basically into two. You're dividing it into two pieces. This approach is what I'm going to take to actually find the midpoint of this line segment here. So I'm adding the two endpoints and I'm dividing it by 2. What does that translate to here? Now I know where A is and I know where B is, but I need to figure out where it is, where the middle of this line segment based on the horizontal displacement and the vertical displacement here, the distance, right? So now horizontally, this is my x value. I want to add the two ends of the x, add these two ends to figure out where's the middle of the horizontal. So I'm literally looking at my x1 starting point, my y1, ending starting point of the a value here, ending point x2, y2. Now since this is my horizontal, this represents my two x values, I'm going to be adding them. So that's x2 plus x1. That's and I will need to divide it by 2 to figure out where's the middle of this. So so let's substitute those values in. This is 2 plus 8 divided by 2, which is 10 divided by 2, and that gives me 5. So horizontally, the mid distance between A and B would have been 5. But remember, I'm finding the midpoint, which means I need to find both the x value and the y value. Coming up to my y now, looking to that, remember we said we added, if it's the middle, we're adding the two ends and dividing that by 2. So that's y2 plus y1 divided by 2. What does that translate to? 9 plus 1 divided by 2, and that again is 10 divided by 2, which is 5. What this is saying is that the middle of this line would have to move from where I am, from A to B, somewhere here, and it's saying that the coordinate here would have been 5, 5, and this would represent the middle of the midpoint, which is the middle of the line segment AB. You must represent both your x value and your y value. Remember, from the demonstration, what did we do? We added the two ends. Because if I want to find the middle, I have to find the ends and add them together and then divide it by 2. And that is how I find the midpoint of a line segment. We have our little formula that we can utilize as our shortcut. We said that, alright, I want to find the middle of the line segment, midpoint. What am I using? First coordinate is x, I'm going to say x2 plus x1 divided by 2, comma, because it's a point. So this is going to result into a coordinate, and this is going to be y2 plus y1 over 2, because we are finding the middle. So this little formula is what all of this up here is all about. So if you have the endpoints of any line segment, and you want to find the middle, we add the two ends of x divided by 2, add the two ends of y divided by 2, and represent our coordinate. I hope you enjoyed that video. Come again.